I've known Philip since the moment he was born. June 17th, 7:58 in the morning, when I pulled him out with no medication.
I'm Pete DeBruin. I've literally known Phil my entire life. We were born 10 days apart in the same hospital and have been hanging out ever since.
Hope if everybody runs, you choose to stay. Hope that you fall in love and it hurts so bad. Hey, the only way you can know, you give it all you have.
Philip is that he was the coolest person I knew. I essentially wanted to be him since he was bigger, stronger, had way more interesting toys, and
hope when the moment comes.
I think I went to kindergarten with Phil. Maybe.
So,
I did it all.
Kansas. I've known Phil for about 16 years. I thought, no way this guy's turning a football team because he's a huge nerd. And then I went to a football game and he was destroying people. And that's how I met Phil. So.
Hope that you spend your day.
Eric Axon. I've known Phil since freshman year at Middlebury College, so about 15 years now.
And when that sun goes down.
And I've known Phil since we went to school together at Middlebury College.
Oh, I wish that I could witness all your joy.
I remember thinking that man drank 25 Miller Lite bottles and he's still wearing his pants, and that's remarkable.
Phil's best quality is his unwavering belief that he knows best, really no matter what. It's really something else. It's quite amazing.
Loyal, thoughtful. I think he's super honest. Like, Phil, tell you what's up. You know?
I thought he was a really good guy, a great football player, and just a funny guy to be around.
if I had to describe Philip with just one word, it would be
Phil's truly in his natural environment when he can wake up first thing in the morning, go for a ski in some freezing water, sun himself all day on a pier, and then drink some Miller Lights.
I swear
Is that he's always up for an adventure.
I swear I did it all.
watching him get all excited to shred the gnar while skiing and putting on his GoPro and then just like totally wiping out and falling down the entire hill and having it on camera.
And your soul's warm. Windows are rolled down. Sun is setting high. Windows are rolled down. I'm fixing to die.
Favorite memory of him is him standing up and giving a reading during my wedding and him tearing up. I think it just really shows how caring and thoughtful and what an awesome brother he is.
June 20th, 1984. And I thought to myself, I am blessed with another beautiful baby girl.
Much too fast, and the good times that just don't last if you're always on the go. Make an angel in the snow and freeze.
I remember seeing her walk into my classroom and thought that those were the whitest legs I've ever seen. I think she was
Time forever waiting on that line. If nothing ever moves, put that needle to the groove and sing.
Kristen, I thought she was a very innocent, perky cheerleader.
Is it a dream keeping you awake? Is it the stillness that makes you shake? If you need to know for sure, need to know for sure what's on the ocean's floor. Sing.
Kristen's best quality is convincing people to do things that they don't want to do.
Where are you looking? Behind the scenes. Well, if you gotta know, what it takes to make it so, what it takes to just believe.
Kristen, I thought, first time I met Kristen, I thought that she was really hilarious and I really wanted to be her friend.
Hidden secrets left behind.
I've known Chrissy since our days at Eastern. I actually mistook her for my now wife, so I was hitting on her because I just met Kate as well.
Do you get dizzy?
That she is very sweet and always sensitive to other people's feelings.
I want to describe Kristen as funny. She really knows how to tell a good story.
And no one else can describe a story like she can.
The first time I met Kristen, I really didn't get a chance to get to know her because I spent the entirety of the evening counting how many bracelets she had on her right arm. And I believe I lost count at about 423-ish. But I remember being very impressed by that.
Talking like we used to do. It was always me and you, shaping up and shipping out. Check me in and check me out.
When I first met Kristen, I thought, oh my gosh, I think he's going to marry her. It was just the way he looked at her. He was different than anyone else he'd ever been with.
This poor girl really doesn't know what she's in for. And that was closely followed by a, wow, this girl really, really likes Twisted Tea.
I liked Kristen a lot when I first met her. Because we met her at, I think, New Year's Eve at Peter's apartment, and she brought her friends, and that was the only girls at the party. So I was a big fan.
First time I met Kristen, I thought, what's she doing dating Phil? I thought she was a really nice girl. She was a good influence on Phil. And
When I first met Kristen, I thought, this girl's way too good looking for Phil. And I still think that.
As you complement each other so well.
Got 2 hours before my flight. Luck be on my side tonight. You're the reason that I feel so strong. The reason that I'm hanging on. You know you gave me all the time. Well, did I give enough of mine? Hold on.
first met Phil, I thought that he was the man that she always described that she wanted.
When I first met Phil, I thought, just what a strapping young lad, and so perfect for Kristen.
Great. Now all my sisters have a boyfriend but me.
Phil, I thought Paul Bunyan.
He was quite a gentleman.
So I thought, this poor guy is never going to get his way again.
Where and when did Kristen meet him? I must go to that exact bar because he was tall, dark, and handsome, and I needed to find myself a catch just like
I noticed right away that we are both the first people in line for food at the family parties, and that's...
The first time I met Phil was at a softball game one summer evening. We were short on guys, and Chrissy asked Phil to fill in. And that night, not only did he hit a home run with Kristen and the rest of us, but he hit 3 home runs and impressed us all. That night, Phil never ceased to amaze us. He's kind, he's adventurous, and he's a perfect catch for Chrissy. So
That Chrissy did such an amazing job of picking out my new brother.
Wanna be your ride. Wanna be your ride, girl. Wanna be your ride, girl.
Well, since I'm so good at this, I'd like to give some marriage advice. So,
don't take marriage advice from me, because I don't know what I'm talking about. But seriously, I don't think they need any advice. I think they're perfect for each other.
You guys are nailing it. Just stay the way that you are.
I think they're both great for each other, and I just want to wish them all the best.
You need to give Phil his me time for football, 5 hours, okay? And Phil, as long as you shower Kristen with croutons and Nordstrom iced coffee, you should be good.
Don't let the dishes pile too high in the sink. It might feel good at first to just avoid the chore and think that, you know, maybe magically the dishes will get clean, but I'm telling you, the dishes are just going to keep stacking up, and that job is just going to get harder and grosser.
My marriage advice to Phil and Chrissy, more Phil, because you're probably going to be in trouble more often. Girl loves some pizza, so you can always take her to Pequot's.
Kristen, we all know that your guy can say things without a filter. And so when things get rough, just take a chill Phil. Put Phil on the couch in front of that giant, awesome TV you guys have. Maybe get him a Miller Lite refill. Maybe cook him a nice medium rare filet mignon. And surely those fillings mellow out in no time.
never go to bed angry. Stay up late thinking of comebacks.
To always listen to your wife.
Always make sure you have the ingredients to make a turkey sandwich on hand. Kristen gets pretty hangry.
And oh yeah, don't forget to change your passwords because Kristen will hack into all of your accounts.
Don't spend more than you make. And try to give a little bit more than you get.
I think you'll be just fine.